Alright, hello, my destroyed dick December degenerates. It's your boy Viggy, back at it again. I hate saying that shit, bro. It's your boy. Well, no, that's my channel intro, right? I guess that's my new channel intro. It's your boy!
Like and subscribe, because I'm your boy.
God, I'm. One day I'll crack the algorithm. I'll butt crack the algorithm. But yeah, don't ask what that is. I had a bit of an exciting session earlier today. Don't question why it's black, because the Europeans didn't either. They just slaughtered them. So, on that note, let's continue. Let us do more lumen. The fuck? Okay, it's recording. I gotta fucking one day just be confident in the fact that it's recording, but ever since that little recording scare on that fateful day, I'm still quite concerned. Quite. Okay, so I rewatched the Artwad video for Portrait. I actually don't understand what the fuck, like how he drew the underside in his example. Actually doesn't make sense to me at all. He said it's the chin. But then I watched the next one, which basically breaks down the Loomis form, or the Loomis head, into 3 forms. So I think, for now, it would, just to really internalize the form of what I'm drawing, at the very least, what I can do is draw a Loomis head, right? And then draw it in the exact same orientation, but perhaps with the simplified forms. It's 3 simplified forms. So first, let's actually draw those forms so I understand them. So let's just literally teach it in the way he taught it, thereby I'll be learning, right? So he said it's essentially half a sphere. So it's half a sphere, and then a quarter of a sphere, and then some shit like this. Right? Fuck. So in 3D, what we could say is this will be like this. Be like that. Like here's the half a sphere. This is the quarter of a sphere, right? And it's going in that way. What the fuck? And then I guess this is the fucking... like that? Like that, I guess. That is basically what he drew, right? Something like that. But let's break down what these shapes actually are too. I feel as if that would make it easier as well. So, half a sphere, that's pretty simple, right? So the top of the head of the Loomis head is literally just this. It's just this. Right? That's half a sphere. Fucking lines. I really need to work on my damn lines. I'm not gonna have any cohesion here. I'm just gonna fill it in the space, right? And then the back of the head, i.e., this part right here, like the underside back, is just this. Right? It's literally just this. I actually think the most, and obviously the most unique and possibly the most complicated shape is this right here. So, what the fuck? What did he do? Because that, yeah, like that's the plane. I think this is literally what he did, where he made it go around. The question is, if this is following this, wouldn't this be also? So wouldn't this shape be more like this? Let's say that's the sphere, right? So wouldn't it be like that? Right? Wouldn't it literally be like this? And it comes down here. There's a bit of an angle, and then it's like that. And that's, how the fuck did he do this again? Was it like... yeah, that's a bit too exaggerated. Is that not the shape? God, it's recall is difficult. I must be a fucking idiot because I just watched it. Fucking hell. And you're like, I understand. But technically, that's where the eye line is, so it'd be like that, right? Ooh. And then let's just, there you go. You know what? Let's make it even a bit scandalous. Give it the Charlie Chaplin stash, as well as the balding Caillou cancer patient here. Look at that. That's what drawing boxes and cylinders. That's the power of perspective, guys. To be able to do this shit. Okay. All right. Let's just draw on Luma's head. Right. It's just a sphere with a Why don't we make it fucking hard as shit at this point? Because I've already gotten a pretty decent idea of how to do this now. Why don't we just make it very, very hard? To be honest. And I'm not talking about my cock. It's a funny joke. Fuck. Okay. Alright, yeah, see? That's not bad. And then this will just go that way. So we'll have... This is the... Yeah, so it's extremely foreshortened. So that's literally where the mouth is. There you go. And then what was it like? Right? That's pretty good, I think. To be honest, yeah, that's okay. I mean, yeah, okay, like, again, my lines are always gonna slowly be working on not being so shaky. That's something I practice. But I think overall, that's pretty decent. Now, why don't we actually draw that exact same... Okay, this is what I said I'd do, right? Let's draw the exact same thing, but with the forms, to solidify that I actually do know what the fuck I'm drawing, right? There's no point of drawing this shit if I don't know the forms. So... And then it's like... that. It's a quarter. If it's a quarter... Well... It's like this. And then like that. Right? And if we got a jawline, something like this. Oh, that's a bit too off. I knew it was off the second I made this a bit too long. Right? Okay. So he does like this. What is he following? He's just following the plane? Yeah, there you go. That's accurate. There you go. And now, obviously, if we're to actually be like that, this is where the forehead is. So yeah, this is essentially the eye line. Right, 1, 2. This is the bottom of the sphere. Yup. Hey, yeah, okay, cool. And this is the, yeah, see? That's the thing, right? So even if the eye's over here, I made it a bit too much. This should have been stopping around there. And maybe it's a bit hard to understand because I'm learning through these random little fucking dots and shit. But I obviously want to teach as well. So what I'm trying to say is the fact that this is essentially half the sphere. And then you'll see that if you just continue the sphere, it does go to the second ratio, right? And then this, if we were to make this, because this is just a quarter of that, if we were to make this the entire thing, then there you go. That's the forehead. This is the eye line, right? So 1, and then this is like this would actually be right here, right? This would be the center line roughly, and there you go. So this is why this is a bit off. So in actuality, this would be roughly around, maybe this would only come up to here, maybe, right? Or maybe I'd stop right around here, and then it'd be like this, right? This is where it would cut off. And you see, now I'd actually have a little bit of an angle, like that, right? Makes sense to me, and that's all that matters. None of you matter. In the grand scheme of things, none of us matter. How deep is that? 4.5 inches. I'm almost there. Fuck, I'm out of water. Wow, okay. I think that really helped. I think these forms... But let me actually draw this form one more time. Okay. So we know that this is the head, right? So we know this is the sphere. I don't think is my head in the way? I hope not. Okay, so this is where my head is. Just put my hand right here. I know I did this exact same thing last time, but I do want to be sure that I'm not impeding on everyone's viewing experience, even though what you're viewing is so likely to be unimpressive that you're probably already clicked off at this point. It's gonna be hilarious because I know I'm gonna be a really big YouTuber. It's just inevitable when I'm just the GOAT. No, it's just fuck. Am I being humble now? What is this shit? No, I'm the fucking best. Fuck you, die. But it just doesn't make sense to me how me, you know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't make sense, man. Like it just doesn't make sense. No, it's just inevitable that this channel gets big, because what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, it's like yeah, it's like that, right? It's basically cutting off there. I guess we could just say that it gets here and then it just cuts off. We could. Then nope. It's like this. Right? That's a bit way too exaggerated. Actually, that's a bit fucked up. I think I wasn't paying attention there. That's on me. That's pretty bad. This is nowhere near what this is. Now that's not what Antonio drew either in his example. How'd I fuck that up so badly? Let me try that again. I'm trying to think. Well, okay, let's actually draw it from the back, because he drew from the back. And that's actually what made me understand it a bit more. Right, so if you have a Loomis head from the back, it's a thing. And let's say this is where. So this would be like this. And that would be like. There you go. Yeah, something like this. Something like that. I don't know. That doesn't seem to make sense either. Okay, so this is the shape, right? If we like let's actually reference the shape that he has provided as an example. But he doesn't even fucking follow his own shapes, or what's his guidelines? I'm so confused. I feel as if this was a good understanding that I've said here. But okay, so he said it's 1, 2, 3. These are the 3 different shapes. I mean, to be honest, it's good I'm going through this, because the easier I understand this, the easier I'll understand this Loomis head in general. Let me just try drawing a Loomis head from the back as it is, right? Without the additional shape. Let's see what happens. There you go. this is like that, right? Yep. And then the center line is basically like, yeah, so it's the forehead, that's where the eyes is, and that's where the nose, and then that's where the jaw would be. So wouldn't it just be something literally like, and then even said you have a cylinder for the neck, something like this. Is that not correct? Because hope I'm not getting in the camera frame again. It's so hard to tell. So what's happening here? This is the perspective. It's like that. Oh, it should probably be more up like that, right? Like that. And then in his example, he even gave it like a little nose. So I guess that's what it would look like from this perspective, right? Because it is wrapping around. No. It'd be like this, actually. Yeah, okay, let me do that again. Let me actually correct it with the red. There's gonna be a lot of drawing over. I feel as if drawing over is gonna help me understand better. Yeah, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like that. Then it's gonna be like, there you go. Like that. Right? And this would be, the nose is like that. That maybe, I don't fucking know. Let me try that again. The thing with this shape is the fact that it is not technically also, because isn't it like this? Right? Isn't it more so like this? It's almost like it's like this. I mean, this one's indented, this one's coming up. Something like that. I don't know. Either I'm not understanding it as well as I would like to, or dare I say Antonio has not explained it as well as he believes he has. Oh god. Criticism? Constructive criticism? Using construction? Oh, I didn't even, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm gonna give myself a little, because that was clever. Fucking shit joke. God, that was so bad. I think anytime I make a bad joke, I'm tired. Anytime I make a good joke, I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't make it, so the audience is like, wow, he's so smooth and intellectual, so witty. Oh. Let me try to think. What the fuck? What is in my eye? Just some random fleck of dust. Okay, it's only been 20 minutes. I feel as if I can fill up 2 pages today with this shit. I actually also I noticed, I really, because I was editing my first video, and as you notice, I slur my words and I speak very fast. And I know I've mentioned this quite a few times at this point, but I think at the very least I should slow down that someone can understand like the vast majority of what I'm saying, because otherwise I speak a bit too fast. And I do want views, and views equal clicks, and clicks equal money, and money equals retention, and retention equals a boner. That's a JoJo Part 4 reference. Just the word boner. Those of you who know. Fucking everything's a JoJo reference. Okay. Let's try this angle again. Right? So... oh, my mom is checking the garage. Hopefully she doesn't come in and be like, what the fuck you doing? I told her how drawing. I was like, mother, I am drawing. Don't you dare fucking disturb me. It's the pro tip, guys. If you want to be loved by your family, make sure to disrespect them at every given moment. So, like that. Okay. And then this. That. Okay, this is actually even more different of an angle. But at least that just wraps around, right? So wouldn't it be like this? No. You see? Even if that is the case. Okay, so that's the forehead. That is basically the forehead from this angle. Yeah, what I've done. So it's like this. What the fuck is the angle then? Oh, the face is more like this, actually. Wait, what did I do? I thought I was drawing it this way. Am I not? I am, but then why is the forehead so fucking big? Oh, no, it isn't. This is the forehead. What am I saying? Yeah. This goes to center here. And then there you go. That's the forehead. So it's like down there, that, and then that. So there you go. That makes sense, I think. No way, this guy's like super gonna be fucking lean back. Jesus Christ. Well, the neck isn't supposed to be that lean back, but this literally makes sense. You see the back of the jaw here. Yeah, there it is. Because okay, let me do the underdrawing. So I think I'm explaining it, and it makes sense. So if this is the forehead, right? This is the line indicating the forehead, and then this right here is the distance, the 1/3. So if we extrapolate to also having curved around, it's like around here, right? And then if we just do the same thing, it's like this, it's coming around like that. And if we do one more time, it's like this, and it's coming around roughly around here. Right, like roughly around here. So yeah, it's connecting this way. And this is the other side, so you know, the jaw is going that way. But then over here, this is where we have the beginning of our ramus. Is it the ramus? This is the ramus, I believe. And the jaw is just connecting like so. I think that makes sense. The neck is completely off, actually. If we ignore the neck, I think the neck should be more like... I actually don't know how the neck attaches. Actually, let me think. I'm pretty sure I should know how the neck attaches. Make this a box. Oh yeah, neck should be something like this. Yeah, neck should be something like that. Yeah, holy shit, that makes complete sense. Thank you, figure drawing practice. There you go, that's where the neck should be. I think that does make a relative amount of sense. Wait, why don't we just... Actually, I got a pretty cool composition going here. There you go, I'm learning, guys. Okay, let me take a little bit of that space and effect break. But I think that... Well, I don't know if this helped. I mean, it always helps to obviously understand the forms. But... Let me think. What should I practice next? I feel as if... I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually might as well make it very difficult for myself. And from this point going forward, this is going to be my last day doing portrait. Tomorrow I'll be doing hands. I'm not going to do feet yet. I want to do a few things at a time, right? I've just started doing heads. Might as well. That's like one new entire thing to learn. I think if I add hands, that's a good amount of new stuff to learn when it comes to figure. Obviously figure, there's so much to learn. So I'm trying to go about it slow and steady. And so I'll be doing it for 3 days, starting tomorrow, hands. Right? Like obviously a lot of progress is made now that I'm explaining, teaching, thinking out loud, right? Taking my time. I'm really happy about that. But yeah, I'm gonna start just drawing this, but as one manipulated shape. That is the goal now. Because if I can do that, and the goal is to do this in any angle, because if I can do that, that can transfer over to my mannequins. So the head can be attached. Same with the hands. If I can like do the hands, then they can also be attached to the mannequins, right? And slowly but surely, as the mannequins improve, purely just in terms of the spatial reasoning that I've been applying for them in the previous videos, right? They will also start to become my own variant. I think having a mannequin with a Loomis head would be really helpful because it would always help me keep those proportions in mind as well. And it would help me draw it small as well as large, right? So, okay, let's try that. I was gonna do like something nice with the fucking thing, but I don't give a shit anymore. I think I'm just gonna start rotating it. So let's just have it rotate this way first, right? So if we have one looking this way, it should be something like... that. Then that, right? We can draw this. I know that this is going to be very off, by the way, but the goal right now is to just make it so difficult, right? To make this part intuitive. And that's extremely difficult, isn't it? Just to draw the head as it is Loomis manipulated, like the manipulated shape and all. Right? This obviously looks much worse than whatever these are. But I think the biggest thing is essentially draw the shape first and then draw the cross sections after. See, now that looks so much more legit, right? Because now we still have the head up here. That's a 1, 2, 3 roughly. But that is going to force me to think. And that's the biggest thing, right? I want to force myself to think. I don't just want to, I don't want to rely on the guardrails in the sense that I don't want the guardrails to be what inform it. I want my own understanding and the form that I draw initially to be my internal understanding. And then when I apply it, it's like, oh, okay, it is consistent with the guidelines that have been provided, if that makes sense, right? So now that we have this one this way, let's do one from the back. So let's do one like this way, right? That's not even the angle that I was going for, but goes to show that you have to be intentional, right? This is not what I was going for at all. So thanks to my understanding of spatial reasoning, I can still make it work somehow, right? Now it still kind of makes sense. That's 1, 2, 3, roughly. This is a bit too short. Yeah, okay, well that's something, right? Let me note that down. That's important to note down. Too short. What else is fucked here? Well, this is supposed to be like that. There you go. It's supposed to be like this. Incorrect perspective. Just the classic little dinky acronym that I use. I'm really concerned whether my head keeps popping up. It's like right here. If I move my hand maybe slightly. Yeah, there you go. So as long as it doesn't get that far. Let me move over a little bit just in case. I wouldn't like to have my beautiful luscious locks get in the way of my viewers' comfort when it comes to seeing whatever this is. I'm actually learning a lot though. This is actually really helpful. This is forcing me to think about the form, right? So Let's try that again. I'm just thinking about the back. So I guess let me explain it out loud. Why even keep it to myself? I want to draw essentially this, right? I want it to be facing this way. I don't know if you can see that, but this is the angle. So that means I would have a half sphere like this, right? And then this is the quarter sphere, right? So it'd be something like that. Is that not correct? Because it's coming in. Well, no, it's this way. So I guess. If it's facing this way, and then it's going like that, then what is this doing? This is the quarter sphere. Okay, I think I got it. So let's just. Oh, why don't we just do with the cross section this time around? Right, so it's like that. Like that, right? And then this is essentially like that. If we make this, this is going to be like this. Then this is where the quarter sphere comes into play. Is it like that? It's like this, right? There you go, like that. And then so that's where the forehead is, roughly. And then that's where the jaw will be. There you go. I think that's correct. Right? If we like that, and then if this is the fucking this is the goddamn thing. So it's it's actually like that, right? This is where the forehead is. This is where the eye line is. One and then two. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Could be a bit longer, but there you go. That is definitely a head looking that way, right? Because then I can just draw the nose like so. There you go. Haha! I'm a fucking genius. I am a genius. Although I should draw bigger, I'd like to think. Yeah, I should draw bigger. How's that picking up on the camera? It's kind of light. Okay, well, I'll draw bigger, and I guess I'll draw with more conviction. Alright, let's do another one here. And this is good, there's these difficult angles. Why don't we just do fucking the most annoying angle of them all? Underneath the jaw. So, we could just start like that, right? It's coming out this way. So if it's a sphere still, right? Wait, what the fuck? What is the shape here? It's literally just a sphere. Right, that's the top of the fucking head. So if that's like that. Is this? Well, what angle am I doing? I guess I'll do this angle, right? No, wait. If that's going up, it's like that. So it's like that. We'll do that first. And then this. We also gotta get the fucking sphere going in. What the fuck? I'm trying to think. Give me a second. I'm trying to base it off that. This is really good. This is like the difficult part, right? So this. What does the bottom of that look like? Is this? Oh, okay, so it's like. No, that's wrong. It should be this way. Yeah, like that. There you go. I know this probably doesn't make sense to you, but it's this way. Because it's that way. Ah, whatever. I'll do it again. It'll make more sense. This is just for myself, anyways. And then that, right? But it's, I guess, a bit more like that. What the fuck? Corey one non disc. I don't know what the fuck I did anymore. This is turning into some random weird shit that doesn't even make sense. Oh no! What the fuck is this? Whatever. Let's just finish it. There you go. The fucking. Listen. I'm literally just gonna. I'm just gonna fucking. Let's circle it. And let's all just laugh at him. Ha 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 ha. Let's stick the tongue out too. Fucking idiot. Laughing, crying emoji times 3. That probably doesn't look like here. There you go. Fuck, how do you even make a fucking laughing face? It's okay, that'll be in the expression segment 5 years from now. Jesus, that was hard. What the fuck? Yeah, to rotate that was pretty difficult. Let's do it again. The more I do with this, the easier this will be anyways, right? So, okay. So the shape. Okay, let's just do something. Let's not make it as extreme. First, let's start with just this. Right? This is the bottom of the chin. Something like that. Something like that. Then. So like. No. What the fuck am I doing? Here, let's just. Since we fucked that up too. Let's give some nightmare fuel for the kitties. There you go, the SpongeBob eyelashes. There you go. What the fuck? Oh, I love how difficult this is. This is actually amazing. Let's try that again. Because if I can do this angle, it's not that far away from doing this angle. And if I can do this, the jaw under the jaw angle consistently with these forms, then everything else will be so much easier. Because if I can think of it in that perspective, why wouldn't it be? It's just objectively it would be easier to think about in any other perspective, right? So let's try that again. So let's try just going from this shape, right? So it's like that. Let's do it one by one. I'm not gonna try combining it yet. Let's do that, right? So what perspective do we want? What perspective is this? It's just like that. So it's like that. No, if that's the perspective, I'm gonna make it like this. Right? Because you gotta think about it, that it is... No, wait. Is it like that? If it's like that, then I'm going that way, oh? So what the fuck perspective am I drawing now? I still want to maintain this. That's just my leg moving around, in case you're wondering. I'm getting... what time? How much? Oh, we have 20 minutes left. I'm getting fidgety because this is difficult, but that's a good thing. This is the discomfort that I need, right? I haven't been felt this in a little bit of time. Everything was going a bit too smoothly. It was just mildly uncomfortable, right? It was at the cusp of discomfort, but this is pushing me. Okay. Yeah, this jaw shape is definitely the most difficult to understand. Okay. Well, oh, actually, we can just do it this way then, right? This is the front plane. So... what shape is that? Just like this or some shit. No, that's not right. What the fuck? What the hell? Should have been like this. Right, something like that. Is that more accurate? That is more accurate. I'm just flipping it upside down to check. Fuck. This is such a good practice. Holy shit. I kind of want to do this for one more day, but... maybe I should. I mean, this is my own practice after all. I'm really, literally in no rush. I have an entire thing that shows me the type of stuff I need to do, and I can just go through it all. This is... What is this exactly? This is a... I guess what we can use is language to describe this, right? What is this shape? It is a box with a cylindrical cutout, right? Subtraction. Because if it's like this, like if this is just a thing, and this one's like that, right? And then this is what's the back side is. Look at this. This is the front side. This is the jaw. The jaw. Then it angles. Right. And then it goes like that. Then it's like that. That is obviously... Oh, it needs to be farther down. So like this. Something like that. Let's try that again. So we have like just the bottom part. Obviously the sphere itself isn't too difficult to understand. Let's try that again. So we have this, right? The quarter, which is the back of the head, let's just say. Right? It's like that. And then in front of it, we have this, which is... Is the back of this not a fucking ellipse? Isn't this more like this? Oh fuck, like this? Is this not what it's more like? Yeah, right? Because it's the back of the fucking skull. So this would definitely be something like this. Fuck. Right? This would definitely be more like that. Right, and then this is where we have this. That makes a lot more sense to me. I mean, I'm not saying the way Antoine explained it was wrong, but it feels as if, again, like his skill level is so much higher that I did notice some people even in the the Discord were like, hey, it feels like the Loomis head still needs a bit more breaking down. But you know what? I guess one thing I want to say is like Kim Jong-il understood a lot of this shit. Like he internalized his own forms. Maybe it's good that Antonio didn't explain it, or at least I didn't understand fully what he said, because now I'm breaking it down based on the concepts that he still put out, but in my own way, right? Isn't that the best how we learn, when we explain it in our own words? So let's do that one more time. So again, we have a cylinder, or a sphere, sorry, for the top of the head, right? The entire thing is, this is the fucking, and this is essentially something that's also curved, mind you. This is still curving, right? And then it's only cutting off like that here. And then this right here, this is what's finishing it all. Fuck. This is what's finishing it all off. Like so. Oh god, I'm gonna fucking take my hand away. Right? It's coming down like so. At the angle that he's mentioned, right? This is this angle right here. There you go. I know the lines are wonky up. What can I do? I apologize. Let me do that one more time. It's because this fucking thing's in the way. I guess let me just draw further away. Right? So again, we have this. This is literally like this. And then this is where the quarter comes from. There you go. That's what it's like. Like that. Right? See? It's very seamless. I think that makes a lot more sense in terms of the form. And then this is the other half. This is the part that's actually a bit more cut out. Like this is just one little bit. So this is technically a bit larger. Because, right, we're still trying to fill that out. And obviously we're still following the perspective, but now we're cutting across at an angle. Oh no, that's wrong. That's way too. It should be cutting across at this angle. There you go. Like that. Like that. There you go. Let me just... You see? I think that makes a lot more sense to me. So if I were to... I'm just going to flip this because it's going to be too annoying to draw. Otherwise... So if I were to just draw now the mannequin, or the head, sorry, with these shapes in mind, I think it would be easier. So if I just do like a normal one, let's just do a normal one, right? If we just do something like that. Right? This is this one. You see? And here's where that lies. 1, 2, 3. It's not perfect, nor is it exactly how I assume your boy Master Loomis would have wanted it to be, but I think having my own understanding is also really helpful, right? See? It's essentially two different shapes. I think this... Oh, no, let's just add this as well. It's like that. And again, this is all side plane. That's we just got to keep reinforcing that. This is all just a flat for the purposes of this mannequin surface. It's better. I think it's definitely better. I want to practice a lot more of these angles of this specific internalization of the form, because that way I get to learn it the way that I understand it, right? So let's try that again. Okay, I really want to get the back angle down. No, wait. Why don't we try? This is asking for so much. But why don't we try the bottom, the jaw, right? Hmm. Yeah, if it's like that, just feel like this. Fuck, maybe like this. What the fuck am I drawing? Bruh. This makes no fucking sense. What have I done? Oh my god, and my lines too. That's fucking retarded. Holy shit. In fact, it's so bad. I'm gonna say, get good fuckface. Schmarrefish. Shadfish. Oh, baited. It's a shocked face. That's crying. Here, let's give it the. There you go. Now it's really crying. God, that upside down angle is so bad. This is but this was good practice. I'm gonna keep. What's some other ways I can make this? That I can break this down even more for myself. Let me see if my mic is on, bro. I should check that like every 10 minutes. Okay. I'm trying to think. God, this is hard. In a very good way, but Jesus Christ. Okay, let's do this again. Now let's break it down step by step, okay? Let's see, what can we see first? Well, for sure we can see it's a quarter, right? So it'd be like this. There you go. And then this would be like here. No, that's completely incorrect. If that is the fucking what did I draw here? What the fuck did I do here? What was it? God, my brain is actually starting to really fry up. Which angle was I going for? Okay, first we need to orient ourselves. So it's a quarter like that. So if I'm facing it from the bottom, it'd be like this, right? This would be the quarter. So it'd be this. This would be the. No? Okay. You know what? Let me just. All these incorrect. Fuck. All these incorrect lines. I think my head randomly came to the camera. All these incorrect lines are fucking distracting me. Yeah, let me just. As you can see, this fucking angle is still a damn struggle. Nowhere near smooth. There you go. Let me even do some diagonals. I know this has nothing to do with what I'm learning right now, but it feels I need to take a fucking break between the bullshit that I've been dealing with. In a good way, again. But, okay. Orthographic view, let's draw it again. It's literally just this, as Antonio puts it, this, this, and then this. Right? Sure. So in that sense, if I'm coming in this way, right? That means my cylinder is essentially like this. It's like that. So it's like that, right? No, wait. It's like this. Fuck. Ugh. I fucked that up, but then is it not like this? No, it isn't. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. If it's going this way, then it's fucking... Then it's like this. Is it not? You know what? I need to fucking draw this shit in a box. That's what's gonna make it easy. Let me draw this shit in a fucking box. Fuck this shit. Here you go, guys. This is what happens when you're an idiot, right? This is what happens when art is difficult. Okay, I have 4 minutes left. Let me try understanding it again. Let me like do little thumbnails. Maybe that will help me. I don't have to draw so big, or at least like I can just... I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Let me just try to figure this out however I can. So if a head is coming in and we are looking at the bottom of this, what the fuck would the bottom of this view would look like? What would the orthographic bottom view look like? It'd be like this, no? This, this, this. Technically it'd just be straight. Actually, no, well, it's gonna be much wider than that, but yeah, it's gonna be like that. That. And that's it. I don't know what the fuck I'm drawing, bro. My head, my mind is so fucking done. Holy shit. Wow. This is difficult. This is genuinely really difficult. I know I completely derailed because like once I started doing this and once I did this, I was like, okay, well let me make it more difficult. But this is a leap in difficulty, but I honestly want to keep pursuing this. All these failures that you see, I feel as if this is what's going to allow me to really think about it. Let me try having the 3 minutes left or 2 minutes left roughly, some sort of breakthrough, right? So if this is the shape, that's because it's at an angle. And let's say like this is the box that it's in, right? It's like in this box, right? Because that is the box that it's in. This is the box that it's in. See? And yeah, it's tapering up. So why don't we just draw the same box. Okay, but now it's the bottom. So it's like right there, and we'll just say this is like here. Okay, obviously like this box can be a lot bigger, whatever. That's not the point. The point is, okay, let's just say this right here is this. Right? And I know there's gonna be a lot of people like, yeah, it's so easy and I'm fucking dumbass, but you know, it's difficult for me, man. Give me a break. So would this not be like this? The same thing, it's going like that. It's like that. Because that's that. And then it's like that. Oh, well. Oh, okay. Let me draw the box again, but in red. Hold up. I'm not gonna finish this, but I think I understand a bit more now. This is the box. I'll draw over, I don't give a shit. Because this, I feel as if it's gonna help. Yeah, let's just draw this but upside down actually. Okay, wow, I'm like rubbing, my hands are getting clammy. It's rubbing all over this shit. Okay, so I'm still gonna base it off of this. Let's see, because it's the half cylinder. So let me flip that upside down, and I'm not gonna. Let me try not to look at the reference too much, so I actually understand the form, right? So if this is the chin, let's just say this is the chin. Oh shit. Yeah, it's just like 45 degrees, right? Like that. Yeah, it's like, well, it's not the perfect semicircle, but it's not the shape. No, wait. Because it should be more like this. Something like that. If I wanted it like that, that should have been more up. Yeah, there you go. But that's the shape, no? Well, I don't know how informative and useful this is for those watching, to be honest, because I'm obviously still figuring it out. Oh shit, the pen was underneath. A bit off balance. Okay, it's been an hour. This was difficult, so, but it was great. What I'm gonna do actually is tomorrow I think I'm gonna do one more portrait because I really want to get like a decent understanding of these shapes down, and I'm gonna draw them, especially the jaw. The biggest thing is the jaw, right? I'm gonna jaw. I'm gonna draw the jaw in different perspectives. I'm gonna watch again the Antonio's video again. I'll be recording tomorrow morning because I'm not gonna be working too much tomorrow, so hopefully it will go well. I actually think this was really productive. This is one of those art sessions, and you'll have multiple of those. Any of you who obviously push yourselves, right? And this is more common. The last couple of days were actually not that common in terms of me just understanding things pretty well. Like, but again, it's when I force myself to even push beyond what I can really do. Like, this is beyond my current capabilities in terms of just being able to think a bit harder, right? I can't just think a bit harder when it comes to this, especially like this shit. I have to think a lot harder, and it's one of those things where I'm sure when you're watching, you'll be like, "Oh, that makes no sense, bro. Like, it's the angle. Just think about the box, all that stuff, right?" But sometimes you forget, at least I did, right? Not forget, but sometimes it's hard to really think about all that. But the difficulty is in visualizing and thinking of all of that while also rotating a very unique shape, mind you. But I actually think if I can rotate and really understand this, and other manipulated shapes will actually come easier in the future, right? So yeah, I mean, these are the art days I actually look forward to the most. The ones where I come out of it kind of feeling like, damn, fuck, man, I don't understand, you know, because I try not to turn that into frustration, more just like, damn, like I don't understand. So the fact that I put that much effort in trying to understand, that discomfort is what is causing the neuroplasticity. And now when I sleep for a good 7 to 8 hours, right, and for the next couple of days and tomorrow as well, my mind will be soaking this information in, and then I won't be doing this probably for another few weeks, right? Because I have like 10 more other things after this that I'll be doing for 3 days. So actually, it'll be like almost, speaking too fast, it'll be almost a month, if not more, when I come back to these again. But I can almost guarantee, apart from the initial friction of me having to recall, that I will be able to do these at a baseline a lot cleaner, and I'll be able to get to this point a lot faster. That's what I've noticed, you know, like I don't do figure mannequins, like a lot of these things, I don't do them so often. Like I actually space them out quite a bit, but I am a believer in the spacing effect. I genuinely think it makes a difference. And I think there's enough studies out there to showcase that taking long breaks between studying and learning something is actually beneficial. Now, I'm sure people will quote me, or not quote me, but they'll correct me, be like, actually, this is how it works. So feel free to let me know how it works then and how I can utilize it for drawing. Currently, I'm literally just, I have a list of about 14 things, right? So I can just read the blocks. Like basically it's perspective clusters or perspective twisting boxes or perspective lenses or bending boxes and cylinders or stretching boxes and cylinders, like really basic perspective stuff, right? That's like the first thing in each of one of these blocks, and then everything else is the same for every block. So the common denominator is the line practice, mannequin, and then yeah, like a portrait, and then after that hands now, and then it'll be addition and subtraction, then contour manipulation, and then mannequin again, right? And then form wrapping. So like I'll be doing basically like mannequin portrait. Like portrait, I'm really gonna be focusing on figure actually. Actually, fuck, I forgot about that. Okay, I'll be doing this a lot more then. Never mind, discount everything I said. But basically, I have a lot of, I have the entire art wad practice in my practice now. Like this is the format that I've been utilizing. So I'm actually, I'm not gonna say like, wow, I'm really happy with how everything went, because it hasn't been as seamless as the past 4 or 5 days or videos, whatever fucking you want to call it. But I'm really happy that I struggled. I think genuinely I'm really happy that I struggled, right? Despite this emoji saying that he's not that happy. I'm pretty content. But yeah, okay. Thank you for watching. This is something I'm going to not ruminate over. I'm just gonna let my mind ruminate over it, and I'm gonna get some good sleep after I do my stretching. So you guys have a good day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Viggy out. That's not even my outro. If you watch Chibi reviews, I just fucking completely ripped his outro. No, as always, keep drawing and please give me the money.